said individuals are relational achievements. Like, you know, I mean, I know that's a knowledge that pre-exists Western colonization, and like, I just love that idea. And so I feel like I'm a relational achievement both in my struggle and in what's possible for me to do that matters to me. Three women came to mind who made it possible for me to just even have a hope that I matter. Yeah, so my mom was just 18 when she had me, and then endured 12 years of abuse. And did all the right things, did all the things to try to perform what it means to be a good person. But when she finally sort of escaped my father, I went from performing like goodness through fear to being really angry. And she did what she was supposed to do and sent me to counseling, sent me to therapy. And started my career as a serial therapy failure. But I couldn't have been proud of it at the time. All it did was put me in a prison. Like it solidified the idea that I was a problem. I was bad, I was broken, I was sick, I was unfixable, I was damaged. Nobody met me with curiosity. And these were, you know, kind, caring, educated, well-intentioned people. So on my 18th birthday, I was kicked out of my house. I was homeless. I was desperate, and I was just asked this person I barely knew if I could stay with him for a night or two, and his mom, after a couple nights, said, "Look, I don't know what's going on, but as long as you need a place, you can stay here." And that lasted for 3 years, where she just took care of me. And she's dying now, so it's tough. But she saved my life, you know. So Barbara Karoff is her name, and then I had a near-death drowning, and I had sworn off therapy. Fuck therapy. Never doing that again. But after this drowning, it was like, I mean, I always knew that I had problems. People know they have problems, like, you know, it's not like news to them, but they don't know where to go for help. And so I didn't know where to go for help, so I tried this fucking therapy thing again. And I met Susan Moon. And Susan Moon, which is like the perfect name for a San Francisco therapist. You know? She was a different person in therapy with me. She met me in a completely different way than I'd ever met before and been met before. So she made it possible for me to have a discernment that maybe we could do this differently. One of the things Susan helped me with is end my addiction to needing women to love me to feel okay. Which is not good for women. And I was single for the first time in my life and like content. And then Ashley showed up. And yeah, heroes. Like, so she's like, nothing, none of this would be possible without her. I didn't know what community was. And I'm just barely starting to understand what community is. So last year, after the certificate program, I was doing a presentation with all this, we call them surveys. And they helped me realize that what I live for is never missing an opportunity to help somebody know they matter. You know, no matter who. And that's all we've been doing. You know, like,